Global Gift Foundation is something that has been helping millions of people, families, children around the world.
Today, you will be given the chance tonight to make a pledge towards a vital piece of equipment that helped save my life and many others. All I can ask is please give what you can today to this very special cause. I promise you, you will really be making a difference to children who in a few years could be sharing their story like I am now. Thank you very much for your time.
De tantos desfavorecidos, decirles gracias, decirles que lo que el Papa Francisco dice no solamente es lo que ustedes dan, que a veces cuando uno tiene sed o hambre les dan de beber, que ustedes les dan algo más que de beber, nos dan la dignidad.
Fundación Querer is a non-profit organization dedicated to help children with neurological disorders and learning disabilities through funding scientific research.
And when we find such a mutation, it gives us a critically important starting point for the development of a new therapy. The reason that happens is that oftentimes we can take a mutation and bring it into the laboratory and use very well-established assay systems to show what the functional effects of the mutations are, and then try to identify compounds or treatments that undo those functional effects of the mutational disease.
Remember to always be very, very aggressive. Don't give up. Don't take no for an answer. Keep pushing and pushing and pushing the schools and the medical providers and the therapists to get the best outcome for your child.
But tonight is about women and children, but mostly about women standing up and making a difference. And my foundation was created on the belief that every woman should have the same opportunity that a man has in the world, but also the same opportunity to be the best she can be. My foundation's mission is very simple. It's to build better futures for women, because they'll build better futures for their families. And we do that through educational programs and entrepreneurial programs. And our vision is to make sure that women and girls reach their full potential in this lifetime. Because what happens is when you help a woman in a community, she helps her family. And once she helps her family, she helps communities. When you help communities, you change nations. And that's what we're trying to do here tonight.
Latinas are determined.
Latinas are powerful.
Latina girls are strong.
When we look at the landscape of America and how it's changing, everybody knows it's changing in a very Latin way. How do we overcome the barriers and the obstacles that Latinas face in reaching their potential? If you look within the Latino community, the people who are doing the hardest work are the women. How do we break the cycle of poverty, and what's the most effective intervention? And it always comes back to education. Create the story you want to see. Write the story you want to hear. You can't just sit back and wait for that to happen.
We all need to celebrate. what today's generation are achieving. So Harry and I are delighted to be with you all today to award this inaugural Legacy Award.
As parents, teachers, family and friends, we have an obligation to care for our children in ways which clearly show that we value them. They, in their turn, will then learn how to value themselves.
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall.
Set up the Marie Keating Foundation in Ireland. We put 3 mobile units on the road. They travel around the country. It's a free service with oncology nurses on board. And the success rate has been phenomenal. We now have a 98% success rate for breast cancer, which is unbelievable.
All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Try as they may, they can never define what's been said between your heart.
Today we are meeting all of the kids from the foundations that Global Gift Foundation and Casa Global help. It's so amazing to meet the children that we're actually helping one by one, to meet the families, to meet the parents who talk to us about their struggles, who talk to us about their challenges, their daily challenges. So every time we do a gala, every time somebody bids on an auction item, every time somebody buys a ticket, that money goes directly to these children that we're meeting today, and that just fills my heart with so much joy, and I'm so happy to be here. Today is what it's all about.
Eva y María. Un besito. Muy bien, dilo otra vez. Gracias. Eva y María. Besito.